U.S. assisted Cuba to its independence from Spain. The United States had many investments in businesses and also had traded with Cuba mainly for their sugarcane. The U.S. declared war on Spain after the warship the Maine exploded and sunk on February 15, 1898 while visiting Havana, Cuba. April 19, the Teller Amendment was passed, which proclaimed that the United States would not establish permanent control over Cuba. In 1901, the Teller Amendment was then succeeded by the Platt Amendment, allowing the U.S. the right to intervene for the preservation of Cuban independence. In 1959, Fidel Castro overthrew Fulgencio Batista. Castro established a communist dictatorship. Cuban exiles tried to overthrow Castro in 1961, known as the Bay of Pigs. Cuba's mistrust and nationalism led to a secret agreement allowing the Soviet Union to build a missile base on the island. The United States discovered those plans in October 1962. Setting off a 14-day standoff, the U.S. ships imposed a naval quarantine around the island, and Kennedy demanded the destruction of the missiles. The Cuban Missile Crisis ended with an agreement that the sites would be dismantled if the United States pledged not to invade Cuba. On October 19, 1960, Dwight D. Eisenhower placed a trade embargo, placing embargoes on sugar, oil, and guns. On December 17, 2014, President Obama announced a set of diplomatic and economic changes to chart a new course in the U.S. relations with Cuba. These measures would facilitate travel to Cuba for authorized purposes. Authorized U.S. travelers to Cuba will be allowed to import up to $400 worth of goods acquired in Cuba for personal use. After 54 years, Obama tells Congress the right thing to do is to lift the Cuban embargo. Full diplomatic relations with the island nation is in America's national interest and will help Cubans move forward to more freedom.